Hello, lovely people of the Chess 24 India. Welcome back to another Banter Blitz stream. And we just had one on Monday, but today feels a lot better given how impressively Arjun has played in the Tata Steel Chess Championship. My voice is also better, and on the whole, there is a whole lot more positive feeling from my side. And I do hope it's the same from your side as well. So, welcome back, guys. I think the last Banter Blitz was a lot of fun. At least it was a lot of fun from my side. And I'm getting better. I'm feeling better each day. It's also nice to be able to stream at a humane time, which is not past midnight. So, at least, I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to exhibit more energy, but at least I'll be more awake within myself. And yeah, so let's get to the Banter Blitz action really soon. I've been having 36 challenges. 36 challenges, although we don't even have 36 live watching right now. So I don't know where all these challenges are coming from. And secondly, yeah, do hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And subscribe to my channel also if you haven't. Yeah, so I think Chesdy really set the tone for today's stream. We should all begin by, giving a shout out to Arjun, paying a tribute to Arjun's amazing play. So, yeah, Arjun OP in the chat to start with before we move to the games. Arjun OP in the chat, and let's get the chat going. Let's get the likes going while I look for a good potential hunt, uh, which in other words means Tanish. So Tanish challenged me in 1+0 because I want to start by demolishing you. Um, I regret the I regret the loss in the previous stream, and I don't want a repeat of that. So it would be a good way to begin the stream today by having a by basically mauling you to death in the first game of the Banter Blitz stream that we have today. So where is Tanish? I see a 3-0, 3+0 challenge. But I want a 1+0 challenge so that others don't have to wait too long in my for my bloodthirst. While I satiate my bloodthirst. See a challenge from Anidud, Gurkirat, um, and then there are challenges from some really strong players. Vansh Pandya, of course Shiraz. So uh, I'll play against. Oh, those challenges are from the previous stream? No, I don't think so. They should be online for the challenge, right? They should be present on chess24.com/live, right? Okay, let's not keep the people waiting for too long. Let's just start with one of the games. And who shall we start with? I'll try. Okay, so Vansh, for all his good and bad qualities, hasn't played 1b3, hasn't. He's been a well-behaved boy, so let's start with him. It's also, again, a common Indian custom to start with a sacrificial goat. So in that sense, also it makes sense to start with Vansh. So I'm accepting challenge of Mr. Vansh Pandya, the legend of Chess 24. Okay, I've been tricked. I've been tricked. Where is the queen and the bishop and knight? How did I get into this position? I don't know. But I think against Vansh, maybe it won't be such a big thing. Let's see. Let's see if Vansh is able to beat me even in this situation. I don't know how Vansh figured out that I'll accept his challenge first, though. I am generally not known to be kind to Vansh. Okay, now I felt a bit of fear in that move of his. Let's continue to bully him. No, there was once a very talented Hungarian grandmaster called Meking, and people were, talking about how talented he is and all those things. And this was during Fischer's time, and Fischer used to be brutal to his uh, potential opponents. Ah, I should have taken this the previous. I could have won actually. Okay, now it's still not too late to do that. At least I'll win a queen. So it's not about what you start out with, yeah. It's about how you use them. This was one of the biggest lessons from J.K. Rowling in my childhood, and Vansh is acting out to reinforce that message. What he should have probably done is also given himself more time, not just piece odds, but also time odds. And maybe what he should have done is also found a way to tie down my arms, my legs, and uh, all the things I need to make a move. Maybe disable my mouse to have. Yeah, so there was this grandmaster called Making in Fisher's time, and people were asking Fisher, if he, how does he rate him? Does he stand a chance? And I think Fisher said something like, if I'm completely drunk, bitten by a poisonous snake, and if my arms are tied, then maybe he stands a chance. I think he said something like this about a grandmaster. And I'm not as great as Fisher, of course, nowhere close. But against Vansh, look, he's repeating. He's even with such odds, so many pieces. He's the one who is repeating moves. I mean, how much more? Like, in what context can Vansh possibly win? I don't know how imaginative you guys are, but you can come up with creative answers. What would Vansh require to stand a chance of winning against me? What would he possibly require? How much? Is there any scenario in this world where one can possibly think about winning a game against me in chess? Any plausible scenario, anything that is close to happening? Okay, I made a move, but my time is running, so maybe Vansh has disconnected me on chess 24. That's one scenario. He can disconnect me, and sometimes the server itself would do that. So there's a chance of that happening. Now Vansh is really trying to play fast, trying not to get flagged, but I don't think it's going to help him. Also, to be noted, I could have played a lot faster if I wanted to. I was just not paying attention because when there is a really tasty prey out there, it feels nice to just savor it and eat it slowly, Just losing the entire thing. Now, if this is Vansh attempt to imitate Samay's gameplay, he's not really doing it right. Checkmate. But maybe I won too early. Maybe I should have taken more of his pieces. But he did not have much time remaining. The problem with him having two less time is that I didn't have time to take all his pieces. That would have been fun. There is a scene in the Monty Python movie, the Monty Python and the Holy Grail, where the Black Knight he loses all his limbs, and he has a duel against Sir Arthur, and he loses all his limbs. I started with a position like that, where I had only two rooks and a bishop, two rooks and a bishop and knight, and I had my two rooks intact till the end of the game. Okay, chess D. Looking forward to a quick win in this game. The previous stream, I was a bit kind, I was trying to be nice to the people. Today, I'm in a much more vengeful mood. I don't know why. I just started with this mood today. Nothing that you guys did, especially to trigger that. Although, of course, you have done a million such things in the past, so we can take that and assign any one of such reasons. Now, the aim that I've set for myself for this game is to try and win with an expenditure of less than 15 seconds. But I don't know if I'll be able to manage that. Let's see. I think I'll be able to manage that. No. Oh, I got tricked by the premium. Okay, I won. I won with 15 seconds. Just spending 15 seconds. Man, if only I could toy like this with the other people I play in tournaments. Okay, so before uh, I get into like before my play gets completely influenced by you guys and I start blending everything, I will play one game against I'll play one good chess game against Shiraz, um, who is one of the top chess players in the Discord wars in general. So Shiraz, if you're there, we can start our game. Yes, I am Arjun's official coach, whatever that means. But okay, with Arjun, my role is not just it's kind of limited as a coach, but there's a lot more involvement from my side in this career. It's not just with the chess part. It has an overall role in shaping him up and giving him whatever is required to for him to achieve the best of his potential in his chess career and in his life in general. And the reason why Arjun especially is because perhaps he needs it and deserves it the most. Okay, so talking about the question, so far Black has played quite well. I couldn't get my central break, and although his pawn structure is a bit distorted, it's not really clear if it is in my favor. But I'm not sure whether he should have done this because now e4 is really weak. So I'll play h3 as a prophylactic move, and I think he will play e5 now. I think Shiraz was also part of the Halloween tournament where I lost spectacularly against Jan Gustafsson. Yeah, e5 was what I anticipated. Now the I can play c5 and knight c4. This is one option. I can just play knight to e2. Um, but yeah, I think black is completely fine. I have absolutely no advantage here. And question, how do I maintain the balance? What's the best way to do that? Maybe knight e2 is a way to do that. Yes, Tanish, come. I've been waiting for you. Yeah, so far Shiraz has played really well, except that he's been a bit on the slow side. And also, I think maybe he shouldn't let me trade pieces like this because although, oh no, I shouldn't have allowed this. This is dangerous for me. Okay, thankfully he did not. I think I'll just remove this. It's too dangerous to let that bishop go. Yeah, and now knight f1. I don't. So if everything gets traded, then it's just an equal position, which is a good thing for me because I was worse, I think, a bit earlier. Queen c2. Yeah, now things are better. Now I have a better position. So generally, this is how a proper banter blitz session is. Yeah, like people play against good opponents, and me on the other hand, stuck with mostly moves from AD server. Oh, my idea was knight f4, but he kind of stops it. Let's try this. Actually, he could have taken it. It wouldn't have been a bad idea for him. Trying to challenge on the d5. He goes queen e5, I guess. Queen d2, even better. Just playing hide and seek, setting up threats here and there. Queen c2. I can play knight a4. I can play. I can't play knight. No, he's fine. Um, Maybe I just go knight b5. Not ping too much. Just try to brutally flag. So rook b1. Now there's rook d2, and let's try knight c7. The idea of knight b. Okay, this allows knight e8 check. I'm not sure if he saw this, but he has king f8. So I go rook f1 1. Now knight e8 check is a threat. He blocks it. I'm sorry, Shiraz. The punishment for such good plays to get flagged. He can take rook into f2. He opts against that. Okay, I have to flag him. Like, there's literally no other way to resolve this. Maybe there's one way. Maybe I can win the game as well. But good game, good fight by Shiraz. Not a very good game by me. I played terrible the whole game. All right. So now time to kill Tanish. I don't know why I gave up that pawn for nothing. He's been playing decent moves, which does surprise me. Yeah, a bit less of that surprise. I may have emboldened him a bit with the previous banter bits. Generally, the antidote against it is an adoption, which can be done in a future stream on my channel. Adoption with timeouts. Okay, checkmate. Yeah, I mean, that was nice, but I felt like I took too much time there. 32 seconds. So, not quite satisfying, but okay. Now it's time to give others a chance. 5 minutes. That is sad. Excessively long and slowly. Anshika, that I said about my opponents, not about the people in the chat. And technically, you're a noob from AD server, aren't you? Are you denying that? Are you really denying that? Okay, let's about this. Too much time, whatever. This will be fun. Gurkirat is also offline. So why do I have all these challenges when people are offline? Gurki, are you there? I thought he was there in the chat just now. No? Yes, I know. I know that you are Mikasa. In fact, you are like the head noob of the server. Who's my opponent? I don't even see the name. 2105. 2105 is the name. But I'm getting all these people who are offline today. Seems like I have to pick people from. So hang on, let me decline some of the challenges. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna do reject all, and now challenge me. Now challenge me afresh. Now challenge me. So yeah, yeah, yeah. 3 plus 2, really? Why is everyone challenging me? 3 plus 2. Yeah, I'll play against Puneet first. We've been asking in the chat for a long time. Starting out with the London system. Just playing all developmental moves. Black's coordination seems a bit off, you know. This knight on c7 was misplaced. Now it's doesn't find a place in the board itself. Come back with no bishop. He challenged me for 3 plus 2, but he's playing as if he has only 2 seconds. Why such speed? I don't know. It's developing. He wants to get e5. No? Stop that. Let's prevent that. Let's nip it in its bud. So that this bishop doesn't play. Then I get my bishop to b3. You know what I realized? Arjun is beating people at 2600 and 2700 the way a typical grandmaster beats people in Banter Blitz. Arjun is doing this to the best players in the world. How amazing is that? Oh, I could have mated him. Now I have to play for someone else. He's trying to clean up his pawns. Hooks it, checkmate is dropped. Sees it, he defends it. But he cannot defend his pawns. While I go towards the 4 minute mark. Now we do the rolling checkmate. I get to 4 minutes. And everything has been achieved. So, I have to politely decline your rematch request and accept Anshika C 2203. C is the initial for Catalan here. So Shish, you're not sending any challenges. I remember we used to play Bullet back in the time, a really long time ago. And I remember it was actually quite a close game. You haven't played in so long that are you saying your chess skills have deteriorated? VD's performance so far in Tata Steel. Oh, I just blended this. Nice spot, Anshika. Well done. This is what growing up with Catalan does to you. She had a really good move here. She should have played knight to d5. So if I take on c6, then she takes on e7 and gives a check, attacking both the king and the queen. I would have had to move my queen. Then she takes on then she takes on b8, so that this bishop would have been protected. Now it's too late. I forgot that this is not yet captured by me. Next move will go. Although she can play knight a6 to. I can take this one. Well, if you haven't played in a long time, then let's change that and let's begin that change from here on the stream. I don't know why I'm being so brutal today, just capturing all the pieces offered and everything. But I guess that's part of your duty. Sometimes you have to teach them all these harsh lessons and show the kids how difficult life can get. I do feel like I have taken a lot of time for this game also, though. So let's complete the rest of the game with three moves. Yeah, I did anticipate that. Will she play rook b8? That would, yeah, that would have allowed, that did allow a back rank, but if I had pre-moved, then I could have lost the game because she was threatening a mate in one. So that was a good gamble by her. Sarvich. I don't know who Sarvich is. Deserves to be, deserves to have no mercy at all with that kind of first move. And is showed that he had disconnected, but it turns out that he hadn't. Your opponent has left the game. I was so tempted to claim win, tempted to claim win, but uh, there is this overwhelming kindness in me which prevented me from doing that. Despite that, uh, despite that, I mean, what adjective do you describe for do you use for that first move? Despite that ungodly first move, God-forsaken first move. Despite that abomination of a first move, you can continue with adjectives. She guys like, no, you're not fine. Unfortunately, that's not going to make me any more kinder. That level of honesty rarely helps, Anshika. My opponent keeps getting disconnected every 10 seconds, and I have this option popping up to claim win. But we want to checkmate the guy who started with 1b3, don't we? We don't want to give it that easily to. This is the name of a singer, right? Krishna? Is this that person? So, people, I get a lot of challenges, and therefore, what I do is I accept random challenges. And Krishna hasn't, played. Krishna hasn't played the games, so I'm going to abort this and I'm going to decline all the challenges from him, so that others get an opportunity to play. Maybe he's just not here when I accept the challenge, but nevertheless, this is 2+1. This is the Leningrad Dutch. It's an opening I'll play when I want to win quickly. And I want to win quickly so that more people can get a chance to play with me. That is an expression of kindness. It's not, what do you think, Anshika? It's a expression of kindness to want to win quickly, to be ruthless, to not give chances, to demolish the opponent. Sure. ZRX is Prussia, is it? This is 2+1, right? 2 minutes plus 1 second increment. This Banter Blitz should come with a disclaimer that it's it's probably only for people who are into masochism, because the games are going to be painful. This much I can guarantee. about this Banter Blitz as well as the subsequent Banter Blitz, which is to come. And Shrish, it feels so weird, now whenever I message in any, like, let's say in a common group or something, I get something like seen by Va, bete Va. Why would you do that? Why would you keep it like that? Queen d5 check will looking at you. So far, my opponent has shown a decent level of chess. I've already played 17 moves, which is the amount of moves it took for Arjun to beat Karthikeya and Murli. And in one more move, it will be 19 moves, which is what it took for Arjun to beat Sam Shankland. And here I am playing Banter Blitz and not able to beat other opponents. Why cannot you change the name back? It's actually hilarious. You can create a new account, no? Worst case. Hi from Indonesia. Hi to Indonesia, sorry, not from. Oh, you didn't read Instagram's rule book before changing your name, yeah? Pity. My opponent ran out of time. Not the greatest of win, but at least I had more than 2 minutes. So on to the next game against protagonist, who created a chess 24 account after this banter blitz. Who has started out well in the opening. So, oh, that was a mouse slip. No bomb cloud, not intentional. It was a mouse slip, but now we pass it off uh, as a bomb cloud tribute. So we tap into the bomb cloud fans as well. Not sure if it's a fandom to be tapped into, but it's still better than the B3 fan club. So, okay, so far so good, despite that bomb cloud mouse slip. I'm not going to take this because there will be rook b1 and rook into b7. So I'll just get my king to the cancelling position. And now we begin a fierce attack against the opposition king by opening up the files. Not sure if that's a good move because it allows this bishop to get onto this diagonal, blocking my queen's attack. What relevance does AD's marriage have to me playing Banter Blitz? That AD is not allowed to banter anymore. This is also a terrible move because after Queen to d5, I cannot take back with the pawn. He has rook c1, but fortunately my opponent doesn't do that, and I managed to defend. I have time to defend, but black is not better anymore. My position is not better. I'm worse. I'm worse, but okay. Um, I think I should take the pawn when I get it, especially when I'm worse. Oh, he goes into the book game. Creating myself an outside person, rejecting the offer to trade. Yeah, I anticipated that. But he's not touching this pawn either. Now I'll take this. And then finally this pawn will be a lot faster than this one. This rook is kind of stuck here. I'll take this with a check. Then I'll advance these two pawns in tandem. Give up my rook for this pawn after it's well advanced. So that's the plan in short. Good fight by my opponent. Now he wants to get rook to h6. But I'll just go a2 because this queen's with a check. Now we take out this rook as well. It was a good fight by him, but not enough. Who shall we play next? Rishabh 1083. I remember him being in the chat. Chirag, I mentioned, no, I think it has been a smooth performance by Vidit. He's played decently. What happened though? Why are there no more Rishabh? Because of the server. I'm playing the London system, but don't expect me to win in 19 moves. This is Banter Blitz with Srinath, not Banter Blitz with Arjun, I see. Now, if you want to witness such spectacular 19 movements, we'll have a Banter Blitz with Arjun shortly. Although in that, how to offer odds here, I think that can only be done by staff, which vanishes in on chess 24. In case you have ever wondered why, in case you have ever felt that chess 24's quality was going down and you ever wondered why, now you know why. So Vansh has the staff privilege and I think he can do these things, offer odds and stuff. Uh, Normal civilians, normal people like Shrish cannot. Yes, Anshika, you are entitled to receiving odds from me. I give odds only to people who I'm fairly sure that I can win against. Example, Vansh. So, pretty sure you'll also figure it out. Yes, the pace, no, of course, I'll play with you. Tanish, against you, I'm not giving odds. Maybe we can play a game where I'm only allowed to checkmate you if I take all your pieces. That will be satisfying for me. And I'm guessing maybe you won't mind it as well. Like, you know how in certain mythical storylines. You have to cut off the head of a creature to kill it. That the same way we can have a format where I have to capture all your pieces before I can checkmate you. Next banter blitz we can try that. So guys, I won't be able to play every single one who is who has challenged me and who has watched me. But if you want to improve your chances, then do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. So let's try and get it to 100 likes at least, you know. So so more people can come in and what is 3 plus 150? Are you talking about the time control? My opponent has played a good game so far, and I have not been paying attention to the chess part at all. I've, I've been bantering, but I have not been playing Blitz. I've been overdoing the banter part, and I have blended a piece. Or have I? Fortunately, I have this one. Thankfully, I had that move, so I retain my piece. But I go into an end game which is worse for me. This damages my pawn structure, but I couldn't have lost the pawn. Now my opponent is low on time, so he's trying to, play quickly. But I sense that he's not well versed, well practiced in playing quickly. So it's not going to be easy for him. My knight is so close to being trapped, but I think I managed to get it out on time. And now it's GG. The opponent resigned. Well played, Rishabh. He fought really hard and he actually had me in trouble at one point. Come, Tapesh. Okay, now I gotta try and beat you in the shortest time possible, in the shortest moves possible, so that we educate the world about the bad habits and the hills of a bad opening. Thank you for being a volunteer, Tapesh. No? Okay, I missed that. I missed that, and now he's surviving. Fine, I'll settle for this. Now suddenly he's playing better moves. It is such a terrible opening. I can claim win anytime though because it shows that my opponent is disconnected and I can claim win any moment. But even for 1b3, I feel a bit ashamed to do that. king should get mated like this only after playing one beat. In the middle of the board, helpless, deserted by its own pieces. So I'll tell you one thing, guys. The more you spam, the less chances you have, because spamming is a very annoying thing in general. And when people get annoyed at you, less chances of them doing what they want from you. So it's a general tip. Spamming is a really bad idea. Rushla Chess, are you here? We still don't have 100 likes, by the way. But I trust that, Tanish, I would do that if I was playing against you. Okay, aborting this. Moving on to the next opponent. Oh, Anshika again. Ah, you don't see the game, is it? I'm sorry, Rushil. It's not your fault. We'll do a Banter Blitz stream on my channel once, and there we won't face such issues. See, Anshika, I'm kind. You mouse slipped, but I allowed you to, and yet you say that I'm not kind. Should I try to disprove you by showing that I'm kind, or should I try to prove that you're right by being not kind? AD will not teach 1v3 to his kids. Do we ever have a stream where AD doesn't get mentioned at least once? Oh, look at Anshika being so adventurous and all. Sacrifice. Anshika the bold. Unfortunately, courage is not the only quality required for success. It's only a supplementary quality. This is almost like the anesthesia mate, except it isn't. I'll do a checkmate only. Cool. That was a nice finish. I didn't play against Puneet, did I? And I remember he's been asking me for a while. But before we get there, let's play a really special guest who is 1500 rated. Wow. I don't know if my opponent is online though. I don't know who this person is, but must be really strong. Has the name Lumos and all. Must be a Harry Potter fan. And with 1500 strength, I think I have to be really careful. Also a German player. See the German flag. So must be Germans are generally very theoretically very strong. They're very good at openings, and they are very good at playing without taking too much risk. So they're not easy to beat. There's Vincent Kiemer, there's Donchenko, Friedman, Jan Gustafsson, and maybe Lumos is also part of this. So seems cool. GG. Good game, though. Good game until this part. Uh, Black should have played F5 instead. F6. I'm not sure if it was a mouse slip. Could be a mouse slip. Okay, I saw Puneet's name. Where was it? Puneet 141. It's a quick bullet game, so let's hope this ends in a few seconds. Is Puneet still there? Whom do you think will win the Tata Steel Rapid? Arjun, of course. Rooting for Arjun all the way. Biased without any shame. Good game by Puneet so far. No blunders. Although I do end up winning material. God made it very sensitive. How much more shameless can a person get after losing with such odds? I don't think the YouTube history has ever seen anyone having such odds and going on to lose. Vanish must be like a first person in that sense. Something of a revolutionary. That I was just toying around with. So last game for the day. Last game. And then we'll do another banter blitz soon. What nonsense! Why is everyone playing this unseemly opening? I ran out of words to describe it. People out here are really into matches. Matches. It's going to be brutal, my friend. I'm sorry. You asked for it, and you're getting what you asked for. 21 moves, giving us time to play another game. Still not as impressive as Arjun. Okay, this is the last one. I'm closing out with this one. More in another banter blitz, which the schedule for which I will update you on my Discord, which has become a lovely little family now, by the way. It feels like a virtual home, which it has always been for people. But uh, now it really feels like I'm getting back home when I get back to Discord after a long time. Well, it's more like one of these clubs kind of place, the Discord. It's a nice little tactic that the Immortal Gladiator probably didn't counter. Now we're up by 2 points. And guys, so who do you want to see in the Learning Chess series if you want a particular person? Do let me know in the chat. So I want to not restart, but resume the Learning Chess series while I'm in Chennai. Do it like weekly ones or something. Now, who do you want to see in that? I already have a name in mind. and that person is a really good friend who has who studied for almost 10 years to get uh, their degree or more to get their professional qualification. What my opponent claimed when it's just glitch in the server. It Oh, so I was disconnected the whole time. Any of my opponents could have claimed win, I guess. All right, we'll end on that note where I generously let my opponent win one of the games. Yeah, sure. Anish Giri, David Navara. Will I stream on my channel today? No, I won't. I got my second dose today, so I haven't been hit with the side effects, but maybe I will feel it tonight. Maybe I won't. But I won't be streaming on my channel today. Yeah, Joel is of course always nice to hang out with. What do you guys think of Doctor Sid? Yeah, the way AD has been playing lately, I can understand why you suggest him for the Learning Chess series, but I don't think he will quite fit into this part, you know. I feel he's a bit overqualified for that. I don't know if you guys agree with me though. Cool. So let's end it with a poll. Doctor Sid for learning chess. Yes or no? If it's a yes, then do suggest a title for the thing as well, you know. Like, what could we name it? Can it be like neuro chess? I don't know. I think with neurology and chess, we can come up with a lot of cool names. Wow, 33% no. I really thought Doctor Sid was more like than that. No? Why is the percentage so high for no? Shouldn't it be more like 90% yes, 10% no? Doctor Chess, but I think Doctor Chess is already being done by Sagar, no? You clearly don't know me well enough, Anshika. Oh my God, so many people don't know Doctor Sid. Yes, Sagar is a doctor and Jan Gustafsson is a nurse. Okay, so think about a nice title, and you can also make your suggestions on my Discord, where where I hang out quite frequently, but in case I miss it, my loyal slash traitorous mods will bring it to my notice. Yeah, there is a Shrish with the Discord link, which I will um, pin it, and Chess24 India has a Discord server as well, but I'll uh, I'll post the link for the Chess24 India uh, Discord server on my Discord server so that you know you get updates from whatever streams are done on this channel as well, which is mostly me doing content for the moment. But we'll also have others joining us. AD, Arjun, Vidit is quite frequent here, and uh, Anish has also I think appeared once or twice. So lot of fun stuff, fun content on this channel in general. but it's basically my second channel. So whenever I don't stream on my channel, I'm here. So my Discord, this Discord interrelated. All right, guys. So that was a fun session of Banter Blitz. See you guys really soon. I'll update on my social media channels when the next Banter Blitz stream will be. So be sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and my YouTube channel as well. To make it easier for you guys, I made it all uniform. It's Srinath Chess. So bye bye guys. Thank you so much. Love you all. See you. And do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't.